It's Wednesday, October 23rd, 2019. Gonna get started trading here, looking for a signal to go long or short. And this is the YM, and it looks like it's in play. It gapped up today. Market just started, just opened. And so, I don't know, looks like it's gonna move to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. Whereas yesterday it was pretty tight. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here, and I'm looking for a signal to go long or short. I'll come back. So I haven't taken a position yet. I've been noticing on the YM that at the open it gets pretty choppy. And until it stops doing that, I'm going to back off from taking an early entry. And what I will do is use this system here of the lines, which makes it simple, makes it pretty easy, and also makes it very accurate. So what I'm going to do is I've got my bottom line here and I've got my top line here, and I'm going to take the direction. If it goes higher than this top line, I'm going to go long. If it goes lower than this bottom line, I'm going to go short. And simple as that. It's real easy. And so now I'm just going to wait for it to happen, and I know down to the tick of where I'm going to enter and where would be my stop. So if I wanted to, I could do the trade automatically from here. I could just put into the software that I want to buy if it gets here, I want to sell if it gets here, I want these two to cancel each other out, one to cancel the other. So if one goes off, the other one gets canceled. So it doesn't go both ways on you, just one way. And then set it up for the price, buy stop, and so if it hits that price, it's going to go off. You can set it for market or limit, what kind of an order it is. So everything could be set up in advance. Set the stop up in advance. So as soon as one of these gets hit, the whole entire order, stop, exit, everything has already been set up and activated and go off. And if you do it at market, it's going to go off no matter what. So that's the way I set it up. But if I wanted to set it up, I would do it that way, but I don't do it that way. I do it manually because I like to be able to see exactly what's going on at all times, be able to make directions long or short as needed. And it's easy to do. You wouldn't exactly want to turn your back on the market, walk away from it doing that. You certainly need to be aware of any news that might be coming out, because if some news comes out, this thing could definitely spike against you. You wouldn't want that to happen. So you need to be careful you're not trading around some big news event, designated news that comes out. So everything needs to be researched a little bit. Like oil has a news day every Wednesday. You need to research the YM, research the ES, research the market in general. But there's nearly not much out there. Not for these instruments. For oil, there's a news day every day. But you know what? It doesn't really even do anything anymore. It used to spike up 100 ticks, down 100 ticks. It doesn't anymore. So it's really no big deal. The news really isn't any big deal. But there are times when something can come out, this thing can spike. So, but it's rare. It's very rare. And you know what else? Most of the time, I would say not all the time, but most of the time, 70-80% of the time, whatever direction these lines give to you, it's going to go in that direction anyway. Even if it's going to spike, it goes in that direction. So it really doesn't go against you, it goes for you. Most of the time, not all the time though. Anyway, so we're going to go long if this thing hits 816, and we're going to go short if it hits 747. So 816 or 747. Huge range. Very, very big range. What's probably going to happen is before it ever breaks this top, before it ever breaks this bottom, it's going to create another two lines. And then we're going to go with those two lines, not these two lines. That's what's most likely going to happen. So anyway, I will come back if either the top or the bottom breaks or if we get another two lines. Okay, we've got our second two lines here. Bottom one right here, top one right here. And whichever way it breaks first, we'll go ahead and take that direction. I'll come back. By the way, just for a comparison, we can go take a look at the ES, and you'll see it's very much like this. Two lines, and they haven't broken either one of the two sets of lines yet. Let's go take a quick look at it. Okay, here's the ES, the two lines. This one here is a double top. They both went to the same price, and it hasn't broken either one of the two sets yet. But they're very similar. See, like trading one is like trading the other. Okay, let's go back to the YM again. Okay. So back to the YM, getting ready to take a trade as soon as it breaks. Our short would come at 762, and the long would come at 808. So either 762 or 808. We'll take a position. I'll come back. Okay, it went lower than this bar here. It hit 762, so I have now got a short position. I will come back. 20 contracts. I'll come back. Okay, we have our two new lines here. Here is the top one. Here is the bottom one. Whichever way it breaks first, we're going to take that direction. So if it breaks the top one up here, I'm going to have to reverse the position and go long since I'm already short. And if it breaks the bottom one down here, then I'm just going to hold it and go for even more ticks. Anyway, I will come back. 792, I take it long. I have to reverse the position. 91, there it is. Okay, I've got a long position now. 20 contracts. Took a $3,500 loss on that one. This one, however, should continue to go up. It's pretty choppy, is what it is. But I believe that this one's going to go up pretty high here. I'll come back. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take 10 more. Because it is going to go up here. Okay, 30 contracts long. Prepare the order to get back out again. Okay, I've got 30 contracts long. Let's go take a look at the ES real quick, see what it's doing. Just curious. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. I didn't put the lines in there, but it's doing the same thing. Alright, we'll go back to the YM again. Alright. Okay, I'm going to hold this long for a little bit. I will come back. Okay, YM moving up pretty good here. I'm currently up 1,200 right now, 1,300. After going down 3,500, so I'm in a positive position now, 1,200. And I'm just going to hold it here for a bit, and I'm going to wait for another two lines. And then we'll see which way they want to go, whether they want to continue to go higher or whether it's going to roll over and come back down. So I'm going to wait for those two lines, and I will come back once I have them. Or if this thing really shoots up, okay, now I'm up, just hit 1900 there for a second. If it really shoots up really good, I'm going to go ahead and take it. And get back my order again. 30 contracts at market. Okay, so if it really shoots up really good, like let's say it goes up to like, I don't know, 850 or so. Or even, well, yeah, 850. It shoots up, it gets up there pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and take it, jump out. And take the profit that I'll have at that point. Or If it doesn't do something like that, then I'm just going to wait for the next two lines, and then I will see which direction those lines are going to go. I'll come back. Okay, it's starting to shoot up here. If it makes a little bit more of a move up, I'm going to go ahead and take it at 4,200 right now. 30 contracts at market, ready to sell. Almost up to the 50. Just looking for like one more spike up. 10 ticks. 15 ticks. There's getting close. Come on. There's 48. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Yeah, we need to be careful up here. Need to not let the profit go from here. Okay, there was 50. A little bit more. See if we can get 55, 60. Okay, can't let it go here. Okay, I got to get out. Okay, 42, 45. Yeah, it's probably going to spike up again, but I couldn't let it go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for another two lines. As soon as I can get them, I'll place them, and then we'll go ahead and take another trade. I'll come back. Okay, we have our two new lines. Here is the top line here, and here is the bottom line. So whichever way it goes, whichever way it breaks first now, I will take in that position, go in that position. So if it breaks the bottom one here, I'm going to go short. If it breaks the top one here, I am going to go long, purchase again. I'll come back. Okay, I'm going to take it short if it hits 795. 795, going to take it short. There's 99, 97. 98. Okay, bouncing a little bit right there. It just virtually almost double bottomed. It went to 96. Yes, it came one tick away. It went all the way down to 96, but it needed to touch 95 before I take it short. And yes, it matters. It absolutely 100% matters. It could go all the way back up from here and go break this top, and I would take it long. But had it touched 795, and if it touches 795 before it breaks this top, I'm going to take it short. And again, yes, it 100% matters. I'll come back. Okay, based upon using another calculation, I am going to skip these two lines here, and I'm going to wait for the next two lines, and I'll take those. I'll come back. Okay, just to show what it's doing here, it made this range. It has broken below that range right there, and it made this range, and it is also broken below that range. So both of these two lines are, these two sets of two lines are both short signals. I have not taken the position short. I am going to wait until the next two lines, and then I'm going to take it. And this is based upon sort of like a mathematical calculation, or think of it as like a chart pattern. It's sort of like based upon a chart pattern that I'm going to take the next two lines. Anyway, I will come back. Okay, so far, by not taking this trade right here short, I just missed out on a very big trade. But anyway, I'm going to take the next two lines. I'll come back. Okay, we've got our two new lines here. Here is the top line, and here is the bottom line. Whichever way it breaks first, I'm going to go ahead and take it. It'd be a short position at 760. If the price hits 760, I'm going to take it short. 64, 63, 760, I will take short. I will come back. 64, 63, almost. Okay, there it goes. Okay, got the position short, 20 contracts here. Let me see here, what would I be looking at for an exit? Just to prepare the exit, ready to go, just in case. Well, let me see here. It's not far from breaking below these two lows. So it should break below those two lows. And then I would say possibly down to 720 here. Probably a good 730, I would think. It should be able to make it down to. But maybe 720. So somewhere around that target, even as high as 740, or should I say as low as 740. I mean, well, could go between 740 and 720. Something around there is the target for the exit. I will come back. Currently up 4,700, 4,800 now. It's too bad I didn't take these two lines here, take the short signal. It made both of them go short, which is good. And would have made a lot more, obviously. I'd be way, way ahead today. But even so, this entry here should also be good. And should be able to get 740, 730, or 720 on the exit. Shooting up pretty good here. Coming back up again. I'm going to use this opportunity to take 10 more short. I just lost it's too late. Okay, it was just up above 80. And by the time I put my headphones on, it came back down. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, it went to 82. Oh, never mind. I was going to take it when it was like about 80 or so. 79, 78. If it pops back up there again, I'll take it. Another 10 contracts short. As you can see, I missed my opportunity to go short up there at 780. It's now come all the way back down to 62. Could have got a perfect entry up there. But anyway, no big deal. What matters is that it's going to come down and go lower, and I'm going to exit for another good trade. This will be my last trade, though, for today. So, anyway, I will come back. It basically just made it down to the first target, but I'm going to go for more. Went down to almost 740 there, 741 it went down to. But I'm going to go for about 730 here. I think I can get it. So I'm currently up 5,200. I'll come back. Okay, it's getting close to 30 here. Bouncing back up now. It went down to 35, 735. So I am still going to wait for it to go lower. 730, possibly even lower than that, maybe 720. But we will see. Anyway, I am looking for to get another two lines, and we'll see which way it wants to go. If it wants to keep going short, or if it wants to turn around and go back the other way. I'll come back. Okay, if it starts heading back up here a little bit, I'm going to jump out. If it hits the price of 744, I'm going to jump out. Ready to get back out of the trade, lock in some profits here. 744, going to hit the buy button, buy back my contracts, get out of the trade. 42. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give it a chance to continue back down. But if it goes back up just a little tiny bit, I'm going to get out, lock in profits, wait to get two lines. I can always take another trade. I might just call it quits here because it's late. I'm tired. What time is it? It's 12:20 to me. 12:20 in the morning. 741. Okay, I'm up 6,100 here. If it hits 744, I'm going to jump out, get out of the trade. So I'm giving it a chance to go down. It went down to 35. It could head down again. Go back down to 35, even go lower to 30. Otherwise, I'll jump out, call it a day, and come back tomorrow, which is Thursday. It's already Thursday to me. $42. $43. It's going to hit. Okay, it didn't hit yet. Okay, what you gonna do? You're gonna go down, you're gonna go up. If it goes down again, I'm gonna get out somewhere. Somewhere around 7:35, 7:30. Just looking to see what it's gonna do here. Currently up 6,200. Okay, in the interest of time, I'm gonna come back. If it hits 744, I'm gonna get out. I'll call it a day. There's 42 right there. 43. It's gonna hit. Okay, there it is. Alright, I'm out of the trade for the day. Out of the trade here and up 5,700. It might bounce back up here. I'm not sure what it's going to do from here. Probably a pretty good chance it's going to go even lower, but I don't want to wait. It's kind of going slow now, and lunchtime is here. This is lunchtime, New York time, lunchtime. So I am 12 hours ahead of this time right here. Anyway, I'm all done for today, and I will be back tomorrow on Thursday to do some more trading. Wasn't a bad day today. Definitely, I should have taken this one here. Would have made a lot more than I did today. But as you can see, though, system working really super well. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. Hope you traders are doing well. See you tomorrow.